Alright, so here we have the positive edge triggered D flip-flop. As you can see, if we run this and then open up the scope. So as the clock triggers on the positive edge, it will be the output of Q and Q prime will become what the data input is. So when the data goes to 1 on the positive edge of the clock, the output Q will then become 1 as well, and then on the negative edge it will reset. And then for the next positive edge of the clock, as the data is at 0, Q will become 0 as well. And then looking at the next positive edge of the clock transition, the data is 0 again, so Q will remain at 0, and then on the last positive edge of the clock transition, the data is then at 1, so Q will go up to 1 and then reset on the negative edge of the clock again. Looking at Q prime, it will be the opposite of Q, so on the positive edge of the clock, it will go from 1 down to 0, and then reset to 0 back at the negative edge, and then looking at the next positive edge of the clock, the data is still at 0, so it will stay at 1 because it's Q prime. Same thing for the next clock transition, it will remain at 1 for Q prime as the data is 0, and then on the final one of the clock transition, as the data stays up at 1, Q prime will go to 0 and then reset at the end of the clock transition.